Okay, I don't know how long I have. It's 1811, an English village, and those men with the hammers are smashing every machine in here, and I think one of them just saw my phone.
That panicked man? That is where the war began. Now, rewind 2,000 years.
So this morning, a friend of mine texted me one sentence. My badge just stopped working. Her company replaced her whole team with an AI agent. No meeting, just a red light at the door.
May 2026. Third month straight. AI was the #1 reason for US layoffs. 40%. In January, 7.
And everyone keeps saying this has never happened before. Narrator, has this never happened before?
It has happened before. For 2,000 years. Come meet the first man who said no to a machine.
Whoa, dust scaffolding, 10,000 people, and that is the capital of Rome. It burned down last year, and everyone here has a job.
Sede locam, Caesar ipis primo ancorba lex tultu, et te obstas.
You're in the way of the Emperor's building site. 1 million people live here, kept alive by 2 things: free grain and jobs.
Look at this thing. It's a crane, an ancient Roman crane, men walking inside a giant wooden wheel to lift it. That stone block weighs 6 tons.
60 times more efficient than a pyramid. Rome had high tech. Remember that. It matters in a minute.
8 asses in dieu, si compurto. Serva pretio mabet. Eo gratis peretum.
A slave has a price. He dies for free. Darkest economics lesson I've ever gotten from a guy in a telker.
Aristotle once imagined a loom that weaves by itself, so no one would need slaves. Automation's first dream. Its punchline? Slavery. Then, an engineer brought Vespasian a machine to haul columns cheap. He paid the man well and shelved it. Let me feed my poor.
The most powerful man on earth paid the inventor not to automate. 1 million jobless people scared him more than a temple. Wait, why is everyone running?
Grain Day. 200,000 chosen out of 1 million. Rome held the machine back. Peace. The next city chose a darker way.
Okay, cold, seagulls, herring smell. This is Danzig, 1586, the biggest grain port in Europe. And look at that.
Recognize it? Men walking inside giant wheels, lifting tons. Rome's crane. 1,500 years later, still running, completely legal. Big machines that helped merchants? Always welcome. Keep that in mind for the next 60 seconds.
Ein Stuhl, die webet von sich selbst? Töbelswerk ist das. Der nimmt 20 ehrlichen Meinern das Bruch.
He's yelling about a chair that weaves by itself. He means this, the ribbon loom. A wooden box that weaves 6 ribbons at once instead of 1. One worker doing the job of 6. Sound familiar? In 2026, we'd call it a productivity tool. In 1586, the guild called it the devil.
So the city council met about this machine, and what they decided, nobody wrote down nicely. But the story that survived is insane.
The story, written down decades later, so take it as legend, not court record, goes like this. The Council of Danzig banned the machine and had its inventor quietly drowned. Not executed, not tried, drowned in the dark, so no one would copy the idea. The first man in history allegedly killed for inventing a labor-saving device.
They killed the guy? Rome bought the machine and shelved it. Danzig allegedly shelved the inventor. HR has come a long way.
Legend or not, what's documented is what Europe did next. The Holy Roman Empire banned the ribbon loom outright by imperial decree again and again. 1685, 1719. Hamburg burned one in public by order of the Senate. A continent spent 200 years declaring war on a wooden box. And the box won anyway. It always wins. The only question is, who gets hurt while it does?
Okay, the guild guys found the workshop with the looms. They've got axes, and that's my cue.
225 years later, the axes come back. Bigger, organized, and this time, you were there.
We're back. Same night, same workshop, March 11, 1811, village of Arnold. This time, let me actually show you why they're swinging hammers.
Hey up, my duck. That's not from round here, art there?
Wait, I understood that. He said, hey, duck, you're not from here. 2,000 years of time travel, and finally someone speaks English.
Welcome to the only era where you do not need me. I will be here when you miss me.
To Frame's not mine, city. I rent it off to Hoster. 2 shilling a week, work or no work. 16 hours this day, 9 shilling a week, before Frame rents took. And now they've gotten Frames as make 6 stockings at once. Spider work. Nothing left for bread.
So he doesn't even own the machine that's replacing him. He rents it from the guy who profits when it replaces him. Tell me that doesn't sound like a gig app with extra steps.
So they organized. Coal dust faces, lookouts on the roads, roll call by number, never name. 1,000 machines smashed in 11 months. And here's what history forgets. They were surgical. Only the wide frames. The honest man's loom, 1 foot away, untouched. Not rage against technology, a labor negotiation.
What's this then? Little window with a man inside it. Lads, I've got him in a box.
The Crown's answer. 12,000 soldiers. A new law. Smash a machine, and you hang. One man rose against it in Parliament. A poet, 24, Lord Byron. Will you erect a gibbet in every field and hang men up like scarecrows? They passed it anyway. 17 hanged at York. Whole families shipped to Australia.
Redcoats! Actual redcoats! That's the signal! Everybody's scattering!
They lost, by the way. The machines came anyway. Wages stayed broken for a generation. But before you pity them from the comfort of your century, let's check how your century is taking it.
Home, 2026. No hammers, no redcoats. Just a glass lobby, a red light on a badge reader, and the quietest version of the same war.
My badge just stopped working. The door knew before I did. 15 minutes on Zoom, 120 of us, chat muted. That chatbot answering my old tickets, they trained it on my macros. It's me, minus the paycheck.
May 2026. 97,000 layoffs. The worst May since the pandemic. 40% blame AI. Salesforce cut its support staff from 9,000 to 5. The CEO on the record, I need less heads. At least Vespasian said it nicer.
400 applications since January. My first interview was with an AI. It scored my smile. The ladder's still there. They just sawed off the first rung.
Watch the
He's
sparks.
not
This is real skilled
paranoid.
work.
22 to 25-year-olds in
I'm
AI-exposed
interested in
jobs.
applying. Great, just
Minus
sign up right here.
16% employment, says Stanford. 9 out of 10 graduates now expect the robot to get the job first. A year ago, it was 6 out of 10. And almost half of Gen Z admit to quietly sabotaging their company's AI rollout. The Luddites didn't die, they got Slack accounts.
Her name is Eliza7. Employee number, email address, lower error rate than me. I'm her manager. I used to onboard 20 grads every summer. This year, 0 humans, 40 agents.
The AI has an employee number. Rome gave the machine a drawer. Danzig gave the inventor a river. We gave it a performance review. Progress?
So, who pockets the difference? Follow the money. The salaries saved are openly funding a $700 billion AI build-out. But here's what the headlines skip.
I understand the issue.
Most companies that swung the axe saw their stock fall afterwards.
Thank you for calling support. How may I
Klarna
assist
replaced
you today?
700 support agents with AI, then quietly hired humans back. And the ATM was supposed to kill the bank teller. Instead, cheaper branches meant more branches, more tellers than ever for 30 years, until mobile banking got them after all. The machine gives, the machine takes. The only constant is who owns it.
The machine that took your job? I'm pouring the concrete it lives in. Best money I ever made. Somebody's got to build the brain. 4 eras, 4 answers to the same machine. Rome bought it and sheltered it. Danzig drowned the inventor. England hanged the men who fought back. And us? We gave the machine an email address and said, upskill.
2,000 years. And the question was never, will the machine take the job? It always does. Eventually. The real question is the one Aristotle asked first. When the shuttle weaves by itself, who owns the shuttle? The difference between the machine feeding you and replacing you was never the machine. It's whose name is on it.
Vespasian knew it. The guilds knew it. Ned Lord, who, fun fact, never existed, knew it. 26 centuries of pretending it's about the technology. If this changed how you read the next layoff headline, subscribe. We've got every era still to come. Tell me below, whose side are you on? The hammer or the machine? What's your AI-proof plan? See you in the next one.